Right now, this is the day of the storm, and your preparations should be in place. I know that Broward County has taken this very seriously. Our residents have taken this very seriously, and so now you need to finalize your preparations for this storm, and what we're asking all of our residents now is to stay indoors. If you're going to a shelter, please go to one of the shelters. If you're staying in your home, please stay in your home. We're asking that you please get off the roadways and go to your home because hazardous conditions will come very soon. We expect that heavier winds will begin this mid-afternoon sometime, early afternoon, and there's a potential for hurricane force winds sometime around 6 or 7 p.m. tonight. And so that's why it's very important that folks stay in their homes, stay in their shelter at this time. Again, we have 11 shelters that are open, 7 general shelters and 3 special needs shelters and 1 pet-friendly shelter. If you'd like to know what shelters they are, please go to broward.org, and at the end of this press conference, I'll list them one more time. You can also call 311 for any questions that you have with regard to the storm. That is the county's informational hotline. If you want to go to a shelter, please call them. If you have other questions, please call them. FP&L, Florida Power and Light, has predicted that there will be widespread power outages throughout Broward County, and but they have also indicated that they've employed an additional 10,000 people of workers here to Florida stationed throughout the state, and they're ready to assist our county any which way that they can. If you have a power outage and you're able to utilize a phone, you can call 311 to report that as well. Again, our airport, it will be closing at 10:30 a.m. No flights will be going in, no flights will be going out. And I also want to mention another issue that is an important issue that I've been asked to address once again, and that's with regard to bulk trash and trash that is outside people's homes. As you know, the 31 cities are responsible for trash pickup and bulk trash pickup. There are a number of cities that were supposed to have bulk trash pickup over the last few days. However, the cities and also the waste hauler have suspended service. And what we're asking for you to do is, if you have bulk trash in front of your home or near your home, please either secure it or bring it inside, because once the winds start picking up, those can be projectiles that can be dangerous to our residents. I also want to mention we've also had, as I indicated last night, a number of calls from our hoteliers and also the visitors here in Broward County. Again, we have 15 million visitors that visit us each year, and there are a significant amount of folks that are visiting us now. And I just want to reiterate the fact that our visitors' health and safety is just as important to us as our residents' health and safety. So if you are in a hotel and you feel safe, stay there. If you're going to one of our shelters, go there. If you have a friend or a family member here, go there. And the last thing I want to reiterate one more time is that now it's time to hunker down for this storm. Please get into a shelter. Please get off the roads. Please go into your home. And that is the best way to protect yourself, your family, our first responders, and the other residents and folks that are here visiting in South Florida. So with that said, I'm going to bring up now the Fire Chief of Broward County, Chief Fernandez, to say a few words to our residents.
Thank you, Mayor Kiar. On behalf of Sheriff Scott Israel and the BSO Department of Law Enforcement, Corrections, and Fire Rescue, our deputies and firefighter paramedics are prepared and ready to meet the challenges brought about by Hurricane Matthew. Everyone should have finished their protective storm preparations by this morning. Your storm panels should be in place. You should have cleared the area around your home and secured everything. You should have sufficient food, medicine, and supplies for each member of your family and for at least 3 days that include your pets. You should stay inside in a safe place starting this morning. Get with family or friends and hunker down, as conditions are expected to deteriorate as the day progresses. Heed the advice and stay off the roads. Before, during, and after the storm, high winds, flooded areas, and downed power lines can be deadly. Most injuries and deaths occur after the storm. Hold off on sightseeing or venturing out until the storm has completely passed and it's absolutely safe. The emergency rooms have shown a great uptick in injuries. As we get stressed and rushing to complete things, we start to make errors. So please plan your time, take a deep breath, and we can avoid many injuries that don't have to happen. The priority of the Broward Sheriff's Office is to protect lives and property. Our deputies and firefighters will brave weather conditions to provide emergency services to those in need. However, worsening weather conditions may prevent us from responding until it's safe enough to get to you. The Broward Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in keeping everyone, including our first responders, safe from undue harm. We're your safety net, and we want to be there for you regardless of what the issue is. So working together as a community, we can maximize our ability to keep each other safe. Do not call 911 unless it's an emergency. If you need non-emergency assistance or have questions, you should call Broward County's 24-hour hotline at 311. Here's some more safety tips before and after the storm. Have flashlights and plenty of batteries in case the power goes out. Do not use candles for light. Wind or other accidents can knock down an open flame and start a fire, and you end up with a much bigger problem than you started with. Also, with the use of many of the things that we've come to learn that are alternatives during storms, the use of charcoal grills indoors, they give off carbon monoxide, which is odorless and colorless and is very dangerous and can cost you your life. The same thing applies to the use of generators. Various injuries can come from using generators, and there's a lot of them out there, so you have to understand that when they're hot, if you go to refuel them, you can start a fire. You have to wait for them to cool off. And also, it's very important as far as where you place the generators. If you place them close to a window or any pathway where the carbon monoxide can get into the house, you can end up with the same situation. So if you are using any of these devices, also it's critical that you have smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detectors. That will prevent you from, if there's an accident of any of those gases going into the house and you not being aware. After the storm, if you get cabin fever or you just might be curious, but it's important to hold and stay inside. Wait for the messages from local government, from the Weather Service and emergency managers. Down power lines and standing water are both dangerous to your health and life safety. Power lines can go down, they can appear de-energized, and they can re-energize. So don't take anything for granted when it comes to standing water and power lines. For more information and storm updates, follow Broward Sheriff on Facebook and Broward Sheriff on Twitter. There's also a host of safety information at www.sheriff.org. As the fire chief, under Sheriff Scott Israel's leadership, I can assure you the men and women of the Broward Sheriff's Office stand ready to protect the lives and property of all Broward County residents and visitors. We're working very closely in lockstep with the Broward County Emergency Operations Center and Broward County. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. And there's one more thing that I want to stress that's very, very important. We still at this time are strongly encouraging our residents who are in the areas of either a mobile home, low-lying areas, or our coastal areas to voluntarily evacuate. You still have time to do that. If you evacuate those areas, you will help ensure that you and your family are protected. You can go to one of our shelters. You can also go to a friend or a family member's home. There is a place for you. And so now, before I read the shelters, I would like to bring up Miguel Ascaruns, who is our Emergency Management Director here in Broward County.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, good morning. Matthew, as you know, we've been all watching it on the television through the National Hurricane Center's messaging. Continues to be a very dangerous storm. It's intensifying to possibly a Category 4 as it approaches the South Florida region. So right now, our #1 priority here at the Emergency Operations Center in Broward County is the public safety. And in coordination with Broward Sheriff's Office and over 100 agencies, we transitioned to a Level 1 EOC activation this morning at 7 a.m. That means over 300 personnel representing different agencies are now here to address life safety issues, power issues through the Florida Power and Light. At this point, as the mayor and the fire chief address the community, everyone should be hunkered down in their homes with their shutters up throughout the storm. Right now we're at a state and local emergency declaration, which triggers additional resources that may be needed throughout the state of Florida if we need additional resources from the state or the federal government. So that is in place. This morning, we've also want to encourage our public and our residents, if you do have damage throughout the day, the Broward County has a home damage assessment program, and this is a graphic of it. You can also find it on our website, broward.org/hurricane or /emergency, or you can call 311. Basically, this program provides us a graphical display here in the Emergency Operations Center of where the major damage is throughout the county, whether it's water or from wind. And there are pictures on the website, and you can hit level 1, level 2, level 3, or level 4, and that way that information gets it here, and we can have a better idea of where the damage is throughout the county. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, before I read the shelters, does anybody from the media have any questions that they would like answered? Yes. Oh, sure. Can we? Well, sure. Well, can we go over here and we'll come over to you? Yes, and then Amy, right behind you.
The county had tweeted out that the special needs shelter was closed. Can you elaborate on that, or what people should do to make alternate arrangements?
Sure. I'll let Miguel Ascruz address that.
One more time, can you repeat?
The county Twitter page, it said the special needs shelter was closed, so what should people do to make alternate arrangements? Will the other shelters be able to handle that?
No, because those are people with additional medical needs. We can confirm that, but at this point, it looks like they are closed due to the winds that we're looking at receiving shortly here, even by noon possibly.
And with that, we do, however, encourage folks, if somebody does have a special need and they're concerned, please contact 311, and we'll make every effort to try to help you. Amy.
Yeah, of the 10,000 extra FPL workers in Florida, how many are going to be specifically for Broward? So in total, how many FPL workers will we have in our county?
Sure. It's my understanding, and I'll let Miguel confirm this, that it's in 4 sections throughout the state, and I believe one of the sections is South Florida. Miguel, do you have any other specific information with regard to it? No additional, but FP&L has taken this very, very seriously, and they've indicated that they'll have a sufficient amount of workers to be able to combat and fix any problems that may occur.
And what's the shelter population this morning? And
Sure. Last night it was 2,200. This morning, this is the general population shelter. It's approximately 1,900 people, and we have a capacity of about 7,700 people. Brittany.
That's what I was going to ask.
That question.
And for the fire chief, he had said that emergency rooms show a great uptick as people are preparing for the storm. Are you talking about what they've actually seen this time, or are you talking about in general in past storms?
Yes, in speaking to the few of the ERs in the last 24 hours, I know one particularly in West Broward had more than 30 cases of minor injuries, cuts from trying to apply panels, trip and falls, minor trauma. So those are those preventable injuries that if we take a deep breath, we plan what it is we're going to do, we can really lighten up the load on the ERs and prevent injuries that are really something that we can avoid, hopefully, for everyone by taking your time at doing these things.
Did any of them have deaths that they attributed to the storm?
Not that I'm aware of, but I didn't do a full canvassing of all of them. It was just a general uptick of minor trauma injuries, lacerations, bruises, things of that nature.
¿Qué tan preparados están ustedes en el departamento de bomberos hacia la llegada del huracán Matthew?
Lo voy a tratar, estoy fuera de práctica un poquito, pero el Departamento de Bomberos y Rescate del...
All right, you are listening in on a news conference out of Broward County. We heard from several local leaders there, including Broward County Mayor Marty Kiar, and just at this point announcing that you should get inside. If you don't have your supplies at this point, you know, it's time to
go inside.
Get with your loved ones.
Get off the streets. They really want everybody off the streets right now because they know the weather is going to just continue to deteriorate as we watch these crazy people off the coast here of Florida kite surfing, which we definitely do not suggest as a good idea right now.
Very brave, very bold. Yes.
Yeah. We are going to take a quick break, though, and we will come back with much more as we continue to track Hurricane Matthew.